Think oatmeal is always a healthy choice? You might be making mistakes that could harm your health without even realizing it. Many people believe they're eating a nutritious breakfast, but simple errors can turn oatmeal into a blood sugar disaster, cause unwanted weight gain, or even lead to digestive issues. Are you making one of these mistakes? Stick around, because number 5 is a big one that most people get wrong. We help you stay healthy, energized, and strong, especially as you age. If you want simple, effective health tips every day, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out. Now let's dive into the oatmeal mistakes you need to avoid. Lesson 1. Adding too much sugar. Oatmeal is often considered one of the healthiest breakfast choices, but adding too much sugar can completely change its benefits. Many people reach for flavored instant oatmeal packets, assuming they are just as healthy as plain oats. However, these packets are often loaded with added sugars, artificial flavors, and preservatives that can spike blood sugar levels and lead to energy crashes. Consuming too much sugar in the morning can also increase the risk of insulin resistance, weight gain, and inflammation over time. Another common mistake is adding excessive amounts of honey, maple syrup, or brown sugar to plain oats, thinking that natural sweeteners are always better. While they may be slightly better than refined sugar, they still contribute to excess calorie intake and blood sugar spikes when used in large amounts. Even adding too many dried fruits like raisins or cranberries can have the same effect, as dried fruits are highly concentrated sources of sugar. A high-sugar breakfast can lead to a mid-morning energy crash, making you feel sluggish and hungry soon after eating. This often results in overeating later in the day, which can contribute to unhealthy weight gain. The best way to avoid this mistake is to opt for plain oats and control your sweeteners carefully. Instead of using sugar, try adding fresh fruits like berries, apples, or bananas, which provide natural sweetness along with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. Spices like cinnamon or nutmeg can also enhance the flavor without adding sugar. If you still need a bit of sweetness, a small drizzle of honey or maple syrup is fine, but moderation is key. Balancing your oatmeal with protein and healthy fats can further slow down the absorption of sugars, preventing blood sugar spikes and keeping you full for longer. By making simple adjustments, you can transform your oatmeal into a truly nourishing breakfast that fuels your body without the harmful effects of excess sugar. Lesson 2. Skipping protein. Oatmeal is often praised as a healthy and filling breakfast, but one of the biggest mistakes people make is eating it without adding enough protein. While oats are a great source of fiber and complex carbohydrates, they are relatively low in protein. This can lead to an unbalanced meal that digests too quickly, causing hunger to return sooner than expected. Many people assume that oatmeal alone is enough to keep them full, but without protein, it lacks the staying power needed to keep blood sugar levels stable and prevent cravings later in the day. When you eat oatmeal without protein, your body rapidly absorbs the carbohydrates, leading to a quick spike in blood sugar, followed by a crash. This can leave you feeling sluggish, tired, and hungry within just a few hours. Over time, constantly experiencing these blood sugar fluctuations can contribute to insulin resistance, increased appetite, and even unwanted weight gain. Another issue is that skipping protein in your morning meal means missing an important opportunity to fuel your muscles and support metabolism. Protein is essential for repairing and maintaining muscle tissue, and getting enough of it early in the day can help boost metabolism and keep energy levels steady. Many people also make the mistake of adding sugary toppings like brown sugar or flavored syrups instead of prioritizing protein sources. To fix this, you can add protein-rich ingredients to your oatmeal to make it a more complete and balanced meal. Great options include Greek yogurt, which provides both protein and probiotics for gut health, or a scoop of protein powder for an easy and effective boost. Nuts and seeds like almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds not only add protein, but also provide healthy fats that further slow digestion and keep you full for longer. Another excellent option is adding nut butter, such as almond or peanut butter, which enhances the flavor while increasing protein content. Eggs or cottage cheese on the side can also help round out the meal. By incorporating protein into your oatmeal, you turn it into a truly satisfying and nutritious breakfast that supports your overall health, keeps cravings in check, and provides lasting energy throughout the day. Lesson 3. Using instant oats too often. Many people choose instant oatmeal for convenience, but relying on it too often can lead to unintended health consequences. While all oats come from the same grain, the processing methods differ, and instant oats are the most highly processed. This extra processing removes some of the fiber and increases the glycemic index, meaning instant oats digest much faster than rolled or steel-cut oats. As a result, they cause a rapid spike in blood sugar levels, followed by a quick crash that leaves you feeling tired, hungry, and craving more food shortly after eating. Over time, frequent blood sugar spikes can lead to insulin resistance, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes and weight gain. Many people also choose flavored instant oatmeal packets, thinking they are just as healthy as plain oats. But these packets often contain added sugars, artificial flavors, and preservatives that further reduce their nutritional value. Even the ones labeled as low sugar or healthy can still have hidden ingredients that impact your metabolism and overall health. Another issue with instant oats is that they often lack the texture and fiber that make other types of oats more satisfying. Because they are broken down so much during processing, they do not take as long to digest, which means they do not keep you full for as long as rolled or steel-cut oats. This can lead to overeating later in the day, making it harder to maintain a healthy weight. The best way to avoid this mistake is to choose less processed oats whenever possible. Steel-cut oats are the least processed and have the lowest glycemic index, making them an excellent choice for sustained energy and stable blood sugar levels. Rolled oats are another good option, offering a balance between convenience and nutrition. If you are short on time, you can prepare overnight oats by soaking rolled oats in milk or water overnight, making them ready to eat in the morning without the need for cooking. If you must use instant oats, choose plain varieties without added sugars and pair them with protein and healthy fats to slow digestion. By making a simple switch to less processed oats, you can improve your blood sugar control, feel fuller for longer, and get more nutritional benefits from your morning meal. Lesson 4. Not watching portion sizes. Oatmeal is widely considered a healthy breakfast, but eating too much of it can lead to weight gain and blood sugar imbalances. Many people assume that because oatmeal is nutritious, they can eat as much as they want without consequences. However, like any food, portion control is essential. Oats are a dense source of carbohydrates, and consuming large portions can result in excessive calorie intake. Even though they are a whole grain, eating more than your body needs can contribute to weight gain over time, especially if you are not balancing it with enough protein and healthy fats. Another issue is that many people unknowingly add too many high-calorie toppings to their oatmeal. Ingredients like honey, maple syrup, dried fruit, nuts, and nut butter can be healthy, but when added in large amounts, they significantly increase the calorie content of the meal. For example, just 1 tablespoon of peanut butter adds about 90 calories, and a handful of nuts can add another 100 to 200 calories. When combined with a large serving of oats, this can turn a simple breakfast into a meal that exceeds 600 to 700 calories, which may be too much for many people, especially if they are trying to lose or maintain weight. Another problem with oversized portions is the impact on blood sugar. While oatmeal has fiber, eating too much at once can still cause a blood sugar spike, especially if it is not paired with protein or healthy fats. This can lead to an energy crash later in the morning, causing hunger and cravings that make it harder to stick to a balanced diet. To avoid these mistakes, it is important to measure your oatmeal portions. A good serving size for most people is about half to quarter cup of dry oats, which expands when cooked and provides a satisfying meal without excessive calories. If you need more food to feel full, it is better to increase the protein or fiber content rather than just adding more oats. Mixing in a source of protein like Greek yogurt, eggs, or protein powder, and healthy fats, such as flax seeds or chia seeds, can make the meal more balanced and filling without adding unnecessary extra carbohydrates. Being mindful of portion sizes and toppings allows you to enjoy the benefits of oatmeal while maintaining a healthy weight and stable energy levels throughout the day. Lesson 5. Not adding healthy fats. Oatmeal is a great source of fiber and complex carbohydrates, but eating it without adding healthy fats is a common mistake that can reduce its overall nutritional benefits. Many people focus on oats as a low-fat, heart-healthy food, but they forget that healthy fats are essential for long-term satiety, nutrient absorption, and overall well-being. Without fats, oatmeal digests more quickly, which can lead to blood sugar spikes and crashes, leaving you feeling hungry sooner than expected. Healthy fats slow digestion, helping to maintain stable blood sugar levels and keeping you fuller for longer. This is especially important for those who experience mid-morning hunger after eating oatmeal. Additionally, certain vitamins such as A, D, E, and K are fat-soluble, meaning they require dietary fat to be properly absorbed by the body. Without fats, you may not fully absorb the nutrients from your meal, even if you are adding nutritious ingredients like fruits and nuts. Another issue is that oatmeal alone does not contain enough omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain function, heart health, and reducing inflammation. Without incorporating healthy fat sources, you may miss out on these important benefits. Many people also make the mistake of adding unhealthy fats instead, such as highly processed creamers, artificial butter substitutes, or excessive amounts of sweetened nut butter, which can counteract the health benefits of oatmeal. To avoid this mistake, it is important to include natural, nutrient-dense sources of healthy fats in your oatmeal. One of the best options is adding a tablespoon of flax seeds or chia seeds, which provide both omega-3 fatty acids and additional fiber. Another great option is incorporating nuts such as almonds, walnuts, or pecans, which add crunch and essential nutrients while improving satiety. Nut butters, such as almond or peanut butter, can also enhance the flavor and make the meal more satisfying, but it is important to use them in moderation to avoid excess calorie intake. Avocado is another excellent source of healthy fats that can be blended into oatmeal for a creamy texture. By making a habit of including healthy fats in your oatmeal, you create a more balanced and nourishing meal that supports sustained energy, better nutrient absorption, and overall health. Lesson 6. Cooking with dairy if you're lactose intolerant. Many people enjoy making oatmeal with milk for added creaminess and nutrition, but for those who are lactose intolerant, this can cause digestive issues and discomfort. Lactose intolerance is a condition where the body lacks enough lactase, the enzyme needed to break down lactose, the sugar found in dairy products. When lactose-intolerant individuals consume dairy, they may experience bloating, gas, stomach cramps, and even diarrhea. These symptoms can make an otherwise healthy breakfast feel unpleasant and lead to unnecessary digestive distress. The problem is that many people do not realize they have mild lactose intolerance. They may experience slight bloating after eating oatmeal made with milk and assume it is just part of digestion, not realizing that their body is struggling to process the dairy. Over time, repeated exposure to dairy can lead to chronic gut inflammation and discomfort, making it harder to absorb nutrients from food properly. Even those who are not fully lactose intolerant may still have difficulty digesting milk, especially as they age, since the body naturally produces less lactase over time. Another issue is that traditional cow's milk can be high in saturated fats, which may not be suitable for everyone, particularly those with heart health concerns. Many people also use flavored or sweetened milk, which adds unnecessary sugars to oatmeal, contributing to blood sugar spikes and cravings later in the day. To avoid these problems, it is important to choose a milk alternative that is easier to digest while still providing nutrients. Plant-based milks such as almond milk, oat milk, coconut milk, or cashew milk are great alternatives, as they are naturally lactose-free and often lower in calories. Unsweetened versions are the best choice to avoid added sugars. Soy milk is another excellent alternative because it contains a good amount of protein, making it a great option for those who want to maintain a balanced macronutrient profile. If you prefer dairy, but are sensitive to lactose, lactose-free milk is available, which provides the same taste and nutritional benefits without the digestive discomfort. Another option is using water instead of milk and adding healthy fats like nut butter or seeds to create a creamy texture without dairy. By choosing the right liquid for your oatmeal, you can enjoy a delicious and nourishing meal without the risk of digestive issues or unnecessary sugar intake, allowing your body to fully benefit from this wholesome breakfast. Conclusion. Oatmeal is a powerful, nutrient-rich breakfast, but small mistakes can reduce its benefits or even harm your health. Adding too much sugar, skipping protein, relying on instant oats, overeating portions, and neglecting healthy fats can lead to blood sugar spikes, hunger, and weight gain. Using dairy when lactose intolerant can cause digestive issues, while skipping fiber boosters and variety limits nutrition. By making simple adjustments, choosing whole oats, adding protein and healthy fats, controlling portions, and avoiding unnecessary sugars, you can turn oatmeal into a balanced, satisfying meal that supports energy, digestion, and overall health. Eat smart, stay healthy, and enjoy.